Hey, what's up guys? So today I'm going to be talking about a fight that I had with a former best friend. Yes, a former best friend. I said it, what are you going to do about it? But anyways, I just want to tell you guys early that I don't really want to give out his real name, so let's call him Schmidt. How about that? Schmidt. So grab your mouse, grab your keyboard, and grab your whatever, and let's get to the story. So Schmidt was pretty much being a complete asshole. Like, he was just straight up a motherfucking asshole. And the reason that this fight happened was because of his attitude. So Schmidt has like this rude attitude. Like, he was just rude to some of my friends, like sometimes, and even the teachers. Like, the way he just speaks, the way he talks is just so rude. But again, I'm not saying he's always rude. He is quite nice sometimes. But this is pretty much how it happened. So first off, I'm just gonna say that this fight happened this year, 2016. All right, the year that I upload this fucking video. So this motherfucker was maybe, I don't know, maybe in a bad mood or something like that. I don't really fucking know. But he was just being rude to some of my friends at the time, and I'm the type of person who doesn't like to see someone being rude to others. But I didn't really give a shit at the time, because most of the time his, I guess I could call it a fucked up attitude, doesn't really last that long. But this time it went for quite some time. So I started to get mad, and as I said before, I'm the type of person never mind, I told you guys before. So anyways, I started to get extremely mad at this point. Like, extremely. It's like I just felt like I wanted to freaking punch him in the face, you know what I'm saying? Because of how he responds to my friends, you know? Like, I can even tell by his face that, you know, he just meant to respond like that, you know what I'm saying? So I freaking yelled at him and I said, like, can you stop being rude to other people? And you know what he said? I can be rude whenever I want to. So at that point, I became even more angry. So I started to slap his face. But then he actually slapped me back. like this rude ass motherfucker actually slapped me back. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, he literally dared to slap me back after what he's done. He just fucking slaps me back. Like, what the fuck, dude? But anyways, long story short, I kept on slapping him just because he won't stop being a dick. And then he actually held my arm, like, literally, and stood up from his chair, and he said, "If you fucking slap me one more time, I will slap you so hard." I mean, of course, he didn't sound like that, but he sounds even more angry, which I can't do that because I kind of have a sore throat right now. But that's besides the point. So I don't know if he was expecting me to be scared or something like that, when I'm clearly not at that point, because I was even more angry than I'm scared of him. I mean, don't get me wrong, he has a big body. Like, I'm smaller than him, you know. But I'm not really scared of him, because, like, I'm not in the wrong here. I might be in the wrong just because I slapped his face, but I'm not really in the wrong as he is, because he's the one who's being rude to other people. But yeah, actually, guys, it's not really a long fight. I mean, I could tell you guys the full story, but that's just pretty much how it all happened. So yeah. Not really a lot of people know, but just wanted to tell you guys, like, after that, like, I slapped him. Like, the last slap that I did to him, it was like really loud. Like, even my friends heard it. So I was like, holy fucking hell. Like, I was afraid that the teacher would have heard it too, because the teacher was in front of the class too. But luckily, the teacher didn't hear it, and not a lot of people heard it, which I don't want a lot of people to hear. But I didn't actually want anyone to hear about our argument. So, but it turns out that, you know, people heard what, like, me slapped Schmidt. So then they started to ask what happened, and of course, basically, I told them pretty much what happened. But then, yeah, the fight pretty much ended there, because we had to move to the computer lab. Like, for me, I take computer, and like another part of the class takes like business. It's called POA. It's Principles of Accounts. So I take computer. So yeah, it was a subject at the time, so of course I had to go there because or else the teacher will scold me. I don't want to be scolded. So yeah, I pretty much went there, and but before that, Schmidt really got mad at me. Like he literally pushed my chair down, and it freaking hit my fucking big toe. It literally hurt though, but if I'm mad, like I don't really feel a lot of pain, so I don't really feel like it was necessary to shout like, "Ow, fuck, that hurt, you son of a bitch," because like I don't want to make him even more mad because I call him a bitch. So because I don't want this to get serious, because I'm not that type of person who likes to get in serious fights, because I don't know, I guess you could call me a pussy, but I don't really care. But I just don't want to get in trouble, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to get, suspended or something like that. Yeah, so I went to the computer lab, and the other part of the class went to this business class. Business class sounds like a flight thing, but yeah. So, but this motherfucking asshole that I call Schmidt, he didn't fucking go to the computer lab. Instead, he just sat down in his fucking seat alone in the freaking class. I don't exactly know why, but I guess he was just being a crybaby. Am I right, guys? No, just me. Okay, never mind. But without my knowledge, something actually happened between Schmidt and my two other friends who are in the business class, who are in the POA class. So, but this pretty much happened after all of us went to our respective classes. So my two other friends who were from this POA class decided to go back inside the class for some reason. I don't know what. But I think, if I remember correctly, they told me that they were bored or something like that, because like they just skipped the class. Well, not because without the teacher's consent, but it's because they were bored, because they were watching a movie in the class, because we just finished our exams. So I just said so. But anyway, so every time we finish our exams, every class would watch a movie in the class. Any type of movie, even like inappropriate movies, but not like movies like 50 Shades of Grey or something like that. I don't think teachers will allow that, but that's besides the point. So my two other friends went inside the class, and one of my friends started singing, and Schmidt got angry for some reason, and they told me that he punched the table for some reason, like because he got mad, and then he went up to my friend's face, the one who was singing, and then honestly, I didn't really know what happened at that time, like what's the full story of that time. I didn't really want to know because I wasn't really that interested, but they did tell me a bit. So yeah, it was an interesting story, but I don't really want to go into detail with it, because I don't really care about it that much anymore. So I just want to tell this story to you guys, because I find it a bit stupid at the same time, but at the same time it's kind of funny to me. I don't know why. Looking back at it, it's kind of funny to me. But yeah, so pretty much the moral of the story here, guys, is just don't be fucking rude to other people, because it's not nice. So yeah, but I'll show you guys the video that my friend took right now.
What can you show? You tell me.
But I hope you guys enjoyed this video today, and if you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't, because I'll be posting more videos like this, or even more types of videos. I'm planning to make my channel like a variety of videos, so make sure to look forward to that. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios. Yeah.